You think you know me? Say I'm as cold-hearted as they come. You think I'm slowly cutting my ties with you, that I'm done. Here's what you don't know. Feelings, they grow slow. I've just been caring for mine. Now I can feel it. Now I believe it. Baby, tonight is the night. I'm gonna call you up in the name of love. Gonna call you up and tell you that I'm not giving up. In the name of love, I'm not giving up yet on you. In the name of love, in the name of love. In the name of love, in the name of love. It's easy, yeah. Falling in love, well, maybe for you. I think it's crazy. Oh no, but I'll be damned if I'm not a fool. Here's what you don't know. Feelings, they go slow. I've just been caring for mine. Now I can feel it. Now I believe it. Baby, tonight is the night. In the name of love, in the name of love. In the name of love, in the name of love. I'm gonna call you up in the name of love. Gonna call you up and tell you that I'm not giving up. In the name of love, I'm not giving up yet on you. You think you know me? Say I'm as cold-hearted as they come. You think I'm slowly, no, 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 cutting my ties with you, that I'm done. But I'm not done with you.
Bonjour? 2 seconds. Music's really loud on my end. That's better. Hello, everyone. How are you? How are you all doing? We've got Andy Allen. Oh, hello. Hello. How you doing? Yeah. How is everyone? I appreciate a few people may watch this back there, so if you're watching this back there, hello. Welcome. I have no idea what the music's going to be like today. I've put it on the electronica and dance. So let's choose something to. Electronica and dance can be a little bit too much. Let's go with funk. Should we do some funk? What's this like? Crank it up just a little bit. Da 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 da. You'll have to let me know if that's too loud, etc., etc. La 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 la. Andres Stockett. I'm sorry, I've probably butchered that. I do apologise. Hello, how are you? Hope you're doing well. How is everyone? How is everyone in this lovely day or Friday? Hopefully, if you're on this side of the planet, the week's winding down. It's getting good. It's becoming the weekend. I'm probably going to be painting walls and ceilings all weekend, so I've got a weekend of working. However, the plaster is not fully dried, so therefore, I may not be able to. We'll see, though. We shall see. I was on holiday this week, so killed some of my pile of shame. Not by much, though. Well, killing some of it is all good at the end of the day. I have been on a mission and a half to decimate mine. However, the end of the year is approaching, which means January 1st, my pile of shame's going to go back up. It's so weird. It's so strange. I tell you that now. It is a weird sensation going this. It's not that hard. Believe it or not, I've got so many models here. I've painted a lot of models this year. Like, a lot. And I could do this again next year. Easy. Pretty sure I could. So I'm sitting there thinking, going, what do I actually need to do to finish all of my projects? What in God's green earth do I actually have to do to decimate it? And I'm thinking it's going to be something crazy, but we shall see. Anyway, let's show you what I'm working on today. Boop. Oh, camera, focus. Focus there. Are you on manual focus? Okay, right, cool. That's a bit better. So, I'm still working on my ogres. Luckily, most of the infantry's all done now. And now I'm on to the fun things like beasts and models. Of course they're models. Beasts and monsters. That's kind of what I'm doing. I've done some of the like special guys. Still working on them. I'll get around to them as and when I'm doing things. All the riders for all the beasts are over here. Over there, on top of that thing. You can't see it because my face is in the way. But they're over there. And I'm now working on the model. This music is very strange. I'm going to switch this up. This is cool. I'm happy with this. Let's do it. If anyone fancies sharing this link around, if anyone's about, then please feel free to. I'm getting really lazy with the sharing front. But then again, I'm thinking only a select few people want to actually watch me for however long I do this for anyway. So I'm going to treat you all to the wonderfulness that is me. I'm just going to turn the music up a little bit and let you enjoy this funk. If you can't hear the funk, let me know. That's a saying and a half, isn't it? So yeah, I'm going to be painting up some Mornfang cavalry. I'm painting bits of metal on them. It's thoroughly boring. Yeah, it's just a real grind moment of a paint job where you're just like, yeah, I need to do all the little bits. I've done the fun part like the airbrushing. Now I've got to do the boring part, which is just painting little bits everywhere. It takes longer, which is a shame. Anyway, how is everyone this week? What have you been working on? Anything interesting? Got any plans for the weekend? Got anything you want to do? Any upcoming models that you want to get hold of and paint up? Anything new releases that have been tickling your fancy? What's happening? What's happening in the world? This also applies to anyone watching this back there. Question also goes to you. Lupus Cardus is in the house. Hello. Hello. Hit me with your funk. Yeah. Yeah, we're going funky today. So, if you want it louder, please let me know. I shall turn up the funk. I'm sure that saying was thrown around a lot when funk was a lot bigger. Is funk big? Is funk big? I mean, that's definitely a euphemism, isn't it? Is your funk big? You got big funk. Someone's definitely said that in the past. You got some big funk. What's everyone got planned for the weekend? 30k Space Wolves at the moment. Oh, you good, sir. Well done. 30k Space Wolves. Well done indeed. I applaud you. 30k, always close to my heart. Well done. Very good work, sir. Did you go for the Forge World Space Wolves with Forge World Terminators that have upside down bolters? Or are they Terminators, or was there a different special unit that had upside down bolters? Where Forge World tried to make out like it was intentional, and it was like, yeah, you just put them on upside down, didn't you? Because it makes no sense. do. Everyone loving funky tunes. Funky tunes. Here's a question for you all. Here's a question. Does anyone in the community of the Pickle Jar, CWG and that like that actually get nerd rage? So you see, like, the internet blows up, gets on fire about all this stuff, and then people jump on the bandwagon and have to talk about it. And does anyone actually get angry? Because I'm genuinely curious. I'm like, I don't actually know anyone that gets angry about it. I hear people go, oh, the internet's blown, oh, everyone's angry, everyone's pissed about this. But I don't actually know anyone that is. So I'm starting to think it's all one big lie. One big con. Everyone's saying there's loads of people that are angry, but I've never met one. Anyone got any angry, nerdy friends? Are you an angry, nerdy friend? Hello, Mr. I'll be calling a Kev. How you doing, Kev? Kev. I can't do a London accent. I do apologise to all the Londoners out there. That Cockney accent was not good. Speaking of accents, actually, I had a weird, super weird revelation. Super weird revelation over the week. So, anyone knows me and watched Chilling Wargamers, I can't do accents at all, really. Apart from Mongolian Wizard. That is the only accent I can slip into very easily. Friends of Forge World is Drastic Plastics, cool. No anger for me, I'm a boomer, been there, done that, so not here. Yeah, cool. How's it going, Governor? Yeah. So, yeah, Mongolian Wizard is my only accent I can do, apart from my own voice as well. However, I found a new accent. Anyone knows, has seen Chilling Wargamers, I can do like a creepy clown voice, like, hi, my name's Smiley. And I realise, Smiley, which I'm interpreting as my alter ego of Crazy Clown, I can talk like him for a prolonged period of time, and it's slightly American, which is really weird. So I can slip into this voice whenever I really feel like. It's really quite strange. I don't really understand why, but I can. The creepy part about it, if I want to, I can slip into this voice, and it makes it rather... Yeah, it's super creepy, right? Like, I'm sorry if that creeped anyone out, but I realise that's my other accent. I can do it. Easy. I don't even need to try. And it's weirdly American as well. And I'm like, huh. And I think with all my other accents, I'm just trying too hard. So yeah, creepy clown, aka Smiley. Yeah, I know, right? I know. I apologise. Unfortunately, I'm going to treasure Smiley because it's the only one I can do a voice for that's not a Mongolian wizard. You wait till Pickle finds out. He's gonna be so weirded out by all of this. I don't know what's wrong with my head. Why is that a thing? Why is that the accent I can do? Yep, creepy. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Or is that creepy as that no sorry as in not creepy? Is it creepy? Is it not creepy? I think it's creepy. It's coming out of my it's my brain that's conjuring that, and I think I'm weirded out by it. So it's weird when you start saying weird things. I don't know. Again, I don't know why my brain comes up with weird stuff. But yeah, you can. That voice can say some real dark stuff, and I am so sorry. I don't really want to say it because it makes it. Hey, Dread, how's it going? I'm just talking about weird things where I found another accent I can do. I'm really bad at accent. I found it mildly pleasant. Not at all. Not creepy. Ah. Oh, it's not creepy? It gets creepy when you start doing things like, hey, my name's Smiley. You don't really need those eyes, do you? Actually, it sounds more like Beavis and Butthead. Oh, no. Oh, no. It went the wrong way. Oh, that used to be a creepy voice. Now it just sounds like Beavis and Butthead. Oh, dear. I think I have to push a bit more on it. Like a bit more high pitch. Hi, my name's... Yeah, that's it. You get a little bit of a wobble in it. Hi, my name's Smiley. Wanna play? And just do weird stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, there's something wrong with me. Yeah. That is Elston. That is my revelation of the week. I've been doing painting. I think this not buying minis thing is getting to me just a little bit. And I'm now creating alter egos. Anyway, how is everyone? Sorry for the creepiness. A little bit chicken oriental, but not dark or creepy at all. Yeah, if you hear it at 2 a.m., yeah, I'm thinking like clown underneath your bed kind of thing. Like, Tabletop Ready Minis? Hello, hello. Dread, I'm working on my Ogre Kingdoms for Warhammer Fantasy. So, basically, I've done most of the infantry, so now I'm working on all the fun stuff, like the big monsters and everything. However, I've bought too much. Well, I haven't bought it this year, I bought it last year, but I've got too much to do, so I say it's fun, it's quite annoying. Though. Bit more, yeah. More, but heed. Yeah, so, and what we figured out is, what I figured out this week is I have an alter ego, Smiley. So, like my other alter ego, Socky, I have Smiley as well. It's super creepy. He lives underneath the bed and he likes to watch him go to sleep. And you're just like, no, I'm out. It doesn't help that I'm absolutely terrified of horror movies. I am the worst person. I just can't deal with them. Like, nope. It's just the weird. Like, it's the weirdest thing though. I watched. Anyone watched Stephen King's It, the original one with Tim Curry in it? Because I watched that as a kid, and I couldn't be alone for like 3 months. I just nope, like proper messed me up. Fully admit, I was just freaked out. Nope. I think I was about 9 when I watched it, maybe 9, 10. I shouldn't have watched it. It was on TV for some reason. And the fact that he was like hunting down children, I was like, nope. So, but yeah, obviously I watched that, freaked me out, and I've been crap with horror movies ever since. And then obviously New It came out, and I was like, oh, crap. I didn't know what to do. I was like, all right, okay. So I was like, all right, I'm going to be brave. I'm going to tackle it. I'm going to conquer my fears, and I'm going to watch it. Watch the new one. I was shitting myself. I was like, oh no, it's all coming back. All ranked up. Yeah, it is going to look good all ranked up. Hopefully once all done, like, there's like 60, 70 ogres that are all painted, so I'm just working on cavalry, and it's going to look mental. It's way too much Rimmer. Okay, horror movies bore me. No scares me. Anything. Lupus. Right? Yeah. There's no point in trying to scare you. If you're like, some people are just wired the right way to like not get scared. I get scared. Like, freaks me out. Like, nope, 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 nope. Don't want to do it. Don't want to do it. I think it's like the little guy in me that just goes, because like little guys like me, we got a short man complex, so we take on a lot of things because we're like short man syndrome kicks in. You're like, yeah, I can deal with it. But there's always the element of like, oh crap, like I'm a little guy, I'm easily gonna be first pickings. Yeah, it's gonna be that kicks in with me. So yeah, the whole creepy clown thing. Yep, don't just don't. I don't want to play. uh, so yeah, that's my revelation of the week. Is I figured out creepy clown voice. It kind of worked out to a T. So I got that one down. So I'm gonna add that to my repertoire and practice it. I'm gonna pull it out on CWG at some point. And just scare, well, probably not scare Pickle, just annoy Pickle. Hi Pickle, I'm Smiley. Just do that. Anyone seen that? What is it? What, a Yoda singing about seagulls? What's it called? Seagulls, Yoda, what's it called? Someone in the chat, help me. Oh. Oh, I can't remember it. Why can I not remember that? I've got this funk tune going on right now, so I can't remember that. I don't know. But basically, there's a bit at the end of it where Yoda's talking to Luke. He's like, "Don't go to sleep. Don't go to sleep." I'm just going to do that with Smiley. Like, don't go to sleep. Anyway, right, let's get back onto some kind of sanity and wargaming talk instead of whatever the hell my mind is unraveled this week. So, who went in on a Black Templar thing? He fell off an oil rig and peed my pants. That was scary. You fell off an oil rig? What? Dear Lord. Dear Lord, you fell off an oil rig. Yeah, alright. That tops any kind of horror movie. Jesus. I mean, that is a horror movie. Dear Lord. I was going to talk about wargaming, but let's talk about this oil rig scenario. So what happened? How did you... What... Oil rig? I mean, I don't want it to dredge up if it's like bad memories and stuff like that, but like, what scenario led to you being like, well, I'm guessing firstly you worked on an oil rig or something to that effect, otherwise you were just visiting for whatever reason, and then I'm assuming there was a reason why, like, it's not just like you tripped and accidentally fell the wrong way and sort of it became like a really bad Monty Python scenario where you just fell completely the wrong way and then toppled over the edge. I'm sure that's not the case, but an oil rig. That's incredible. And to be alive afterwards as well, it's even more incredible. I'll be a big old, like, round of applause. I have to... Well done for surviving that. No wonder you're not scared of crazy clown voices. Also, is everyone enjoying the funk? Enjoy my funk. So, just remember that if Frodo can make it to the end, you can too. I mean, that's I want to say that's what my message says. I should try and keep it a little bit PC friendly. Probably not. Oh, this funk music's going to like Shaft territory. Alright, I'm gonna have to pick something else. I feel like I'm in a weird TV show. Safety harness stopped me hitting the water while they're wearing heavy work. Jesus Christ, he didn't even hit the... Oh, God, mate. Oh, no. 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 Oh, mate. Oh, fair play. Yeah, I don't blame you. Like... Oh, mate. Mate. Oh. You can't swim. Dangling there a lot of time to think about things. I'm not surprised. I hope it wasn't like a windy day as well, because that'd be like a woo, woo, like swinging around. Nope, mate. Fair play for like dealing with that. Yeah. Anyway, enough talking about bad experiences. I don't want to dwell on that, but I'm glad you're alive. I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you're here to tell the tale. Even though the tale may be horrible. Anyway, right. Before we got into oil rig and me being fascinated by this horrible experience, so anyone going on the Black Templars box? Let me know. I'm curious because I didn't think it was that fantastic. However, I am not a Black Templars player. So I'm not overly inclined to say it was a good deal or be excited about it, because it's just when something costs like over 100 quid and there's 13 models in it. It yeah. 40 minutes hanging under an oil rig. Interesting night. Oh, mate, 40 minutes. Oh. I'm gonna stop. Like, fair play. You're still here, still rocking with us. So, fair play. Right, I'm changing this bloody music as well. Like, this has got to stop. The funk is turning into weird. Right. Moods. Relaxing, running, sad. Should we go... Do you want quirky or... We got quirky, dreamy, or relaxing? Or there's laid back, which I would have thought would be relaxing. What are we thinking? What's your preference, people? You're going to have to let me know. Yeah, it's a bit of a... It's not overly fantastic, the Black Templars. But if you're into Black Templars, then... Sure. It's one of those things. You couldn't even hear the music. Alright, hang on. I can hear the music. Alright, I'll crank it up a little bit. Kev, is this another one of your troll moments where you say you can't hear things and gets to muck around with the sound settings because we do it with you? Is it? Is it? I remember one of my first, like, music sort of, I won't say purchases, but first things I had music-wise that I owned was a cassette tape of The Simpsons Sing the Blues. Robert Evans, quirky. Right, quirky it is. I know polka was suggested, but I don't know if I can put that in as a thing. Alright, give me a sec. I'm just going to finish this off and you can listen to whatever is going on with this weird... Sounds like something from the Incredibles movie. You know, they had like weird funk music and stuff like that. Oh, I started, so finish. I got to finish this first before I change. So you can live with this weird funk that's going on now. Weird funk. Again, probably euphemism, but. I will change it. Don't worry. I just really wanted to finish this off first. Bear with me. Bear with me. Funky, funky time, funky, funky, funky time. Right, okay, let's put on, what else we got? No, not trolling, can hear the tunes now. I've been hearing that whole tunes the whole time, you guys not been here, it's a little bit too down. On the mobile with a headset on. Okay, Superfly checking in, sorry I'm late. Children insist on being fed and educated. God damn those children. Sounds like Inspector Gadget to me. Yep. Carl, how you doing? Some funky shaft music. I know, euphemism, right? Right. Quirky. Quirky it is. Right. Let's see what this happens. Oh. 2 seconds, people. Something's at my door. The alarm bell that is my dog is sometimes wrong. So, let's put some music on. Weekend at last, that's what's up. Awesome sauce. That's what it is all about, and that's why I'm doing this stream. Because the weekend is here. It's time to wind down a little bit. Time to wind down. This one's a bit more funky. It's a killer clown. Don't leave this. I can't deal with it. If that happened, I would literally run in here, shut the door, and tell you were all the witnesses, just so I couldn't be called insane. Like, nope. Nope. Like, if I ever got pushed to it, if I ever truly lost it, is like classify myself as going insane, became like a serial killer or something like that, I would eradicate clowns. Just like get rid of them. Like They're not required anymore. They may have been funny at some point in time, but no longer. No person dressed like that is funny anymore. It's just horrifying, and Stephen King has ruined it for everyone else. Yeah, so the crazy clown, not, no, just no. The dog liked the music. Yep. Don't worry, while you get Rick's part, we'll post a video online. Sweet, thanks, dude. Awesome. At least I know I've got friends. Yeah, so clowns, nope. Nope, they do not need to exist anymore. That's my honest opinion, that clowns can go do one. Apparently, a job I worked at before this one, the guy that trained me said there was a guy that worked there that used to be a professional clown, but he was also a drunk, and he like smoked a lot. And he said he had really creepy eyes. So they called him, I think it was Smokey the Clown. Oh, I can't say the other bit because there's a certain point. Like I'll start swearing on streams now, but I can't say it. He had a really bad name. He was a professional clown. And I was like, oh no. Apparently he still lives in this town. And I'm yet to... I don't ever want to come across him. Smokey, the professional clown, that also has a creepy stare. Like, nope, the world is wrong. Oh no, there's laughing in this track. Yay, awesome. That doesn't give me a complex at all. It's not exactly quirky, this one. If the fact that people are laughing on it, it makes it think it's quirky, then I've got something to say. So, Ravensrook is in the house. Hello, good sir. How are you? Talking about creepy clowns. The fact that they should not exist. It all started from my own brain, so I've got no one to blame but myself. Yep. Anyone else like creepy clowns? I think that's just things in the world that should not exist. And creepy clowns are one of them. Every time I see a clown, I can just see John Wink. So basically, I used to work for Krusty the Clown. Well, yeah. Yeah, I can't. Clowns. No, I'm not Sideshow Bob. I'm just someone that got terrified from it as a child, and it's just ruined me. So that I'm scared of clowns. Oh, Ravensrook, you'd appreciate the new voice. So, you know, Socky and everything. I've come up with Smiley, who's like the creepy clown voice, and it got very lukewarm, like. Sort of reaction from everyone. It was like, nah, it's not scary. But if you can appreciate a clown saying something like this, "Hi, Ravensrook, how are you today? What did you get up to?" And that's Smiley. That's Smiley. Smiley's like my weird clown voice, which I seem to be able to do now. Wow. I don't even need to try. It just happens. But Smiley's a little bit wrong in the head. It's like. Smiley at some point be like, "Hi, I went out, and this person stepped on my toes, and it got me really angry, and then I just took their feet away, and yeah. You're like, that's messed up, right? That's like, my brain just conjured that. So, creepy clown? In my own head? I think my fears have become me? Some weird thing? Anyway, so yeah, creepy clowns, there you go. That's a thing. But yes, welcome to Inside My Head. Unlock it. Boo. It's funny as well. I have friends that watch this. They don't comment because they're real life friends, but they tell me afterwards. They're like, "I watched your stream the other day." I was like, "Yeah," and they're like, "I'm worried about you." I'm like, "Okay, why are you worried about me?" It's like, "You spent an hour and a half talking about kebabs." I was like, "What's wrong with kebabs?" It's like an hour and a half, and I was like, "Well, people gave me money to get a kebab." And that was my argument. And they were like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "I'm fine. Are you okay?" And they're like, "Yeah." And it became this weird moment of they thought I was insane, but I thought they were insane because who doesn't like kebabs? Ray was like, yeah. Yeah. It's a messed up voice, right? Messed up. Messed up. Oh, hey, monster. How you doing? No, it's not time, buddy. You can chill out for a bit longer. No, I know you want to. No. So, also as well, what I'm planning, once the new Man Cave is operational, I'm going to create like a little stand thing. So, like a little portable bed that's raised up so Loki can come sit up here, so Loki can join in on the streams a lot more. Cool, non-stop wargaming. Yeah, all the way. It's... yeah. I don't know what to say, dude. Yeah. I'm here to help people. I kind of lost what I was here to help people with, so yeah. Surprised I sound sane. Oh dear. Loki, no. No, it's not time to go do stuff. Loki has a habit when he wants to get attention. He will literally climb in between, effectively, my legs, which sounds dodgy. But when I'm sitting down, he'll basically, like, his head will poke up, and he'll basically try and get in your face like that. And it's really annoying. And he won't stop until something has happened. There's no real set thing of what he wants to happen. He just wants attention. Oi, don't you dare. That's a lens bag. No. You little... No, it's not for you. Staring up there. No. Don't do it. Sit down. Sit down for a bit. Dogs, huh? Who'd have them? I remember when I worked at the Reading GW store, and there was this guy called Pirate Steve, and literally just dressed up as a pirate. Is that like the guy from Dodgeball? Wasn't his name Pirate Steve? Was he copying Dodgeball? Right. Did you realise there is no way at all to prove anyone is sane mental? Huh? That's a fair point. Yeah. What's the definition of sane? Alright, Loki, go sit down. Go sit down. In your bed. I know you want to do stuff, but no, it's not that time. I'm talking to the people on the internet. He basically just wants to go and sit and, like, cuddle up. It's, because he gets so much attention all the time, He is very much a wanting more attention dog. And if he does not get sort of like time to just sit down and nuzzle up against you, he has strops. So, which he might well do in a minute. Oh no, he's curled up. So we're probably going to run this till about maybe 1/4 past, maybe 1/2 past, depending on how things go. So yeah, if you're about for a bit longer, we've got another 20-30 minutes or so of chatting, chin wagging, talking about whatever. I'm going to try and get onto some wargaming stuff. I tried, got to Black Templars box set, and then Creepy Clown Voice came back, and ooh, yeah, that happened. So yeah, Black Templars box, very meh to me, but admittedly, I'm not a Black Templars fan. Like, it's just not a thing I'm like overly like fussed about. I don't know if they are. Dodgeball. No, you were talking to a dog. I'm assuming that was some kind of reference somewhere when I was talking to Loki, but it's so annoying the chat is like 20-30 seconds behind because this music is phenomenal. I go for my tea. Alright, Phil, no worries. Have a good one, buddy. I shall catch you in a bit. This music is incredible. It's really hard to stay on topic about wargaming when stuff like this happens. Like, yeah. You need a 40k. Okay, have you played any other war games before that? Like, were you into something else before that, or are you new to the whole hobby thing? If so, how are you finding it so far? Because that's interesting. I've been doing it for a very long time now. This music is just incredible. I'm having a hard time. It's not like a Monty Python like song. Weathering on models seems to be not done much. Why is that? Weathering on models is an interesting subject because you can do it a bunch of different ways. What is shoved down? Sorry, rephrase the wording. What is most prominent on YouTube, if you're talking about YouTube side of things, possibly, is this new level of like high contrast, super blends and stuff like that. I have a real hard time with this music. Long time, he says. Lupus, yeah, I don't know if I'm like, cause, yeah. So weathering is a interesting concept because you can do it a bunch of different ways. You can either do the kind of streaking grime effect, and that's a kind of weathering technique in its own right. You can do sponge, which gives you effectively chipping and stuff like that, battle damage. You just coat it in whatever you want as well. There's all these different ways of doing weathering. Right now doesn't seem to be that period. It used to be a lot more heavy and a lot more prominent. But I think there's a lot of YouTubers that got a lot of videos on it, but right now it seems to be this like super blends mode. You made yourself a Sunday lamb doner, ground some lamb, added some seasoning, rolled it, Flat between 2 sheets of baking paper, cut to strips served with garlic mayo and salad. Kev, don't you tempt me! Weathering for Dipley, Wargame Minis, game pieces. Yeah. D&D and making terrain led me to Chilling Wargamers, mostly because I want to get better at painting minis. Ah! Have you heard about the Crazy Crafters side of things, or are you from there? Because they're like terrain making and crafting and all that stuff. If anything, like, I think the Chilling Wargamers have had that mini painting effect on the Crazy Crafter community, which is kind of cool. It's like this weird parallel community that does things so differently, but also the same at the same time. It's a great community. It's really nice people there. So yeah, mini painting and weathering is very situational as well. So let's have a look at something. So right, here's a model. This is an ogre firebelly, I think they're called, possibly. Right. Now, it doesn't look like there's a lot of weathering going on here. However, there's subtle little bits of weathering. So, for example, this cloth down here is in this kind of browny, mucky state as well. There's weathering also on the smoke and everything like this. So this is a form of weather because you're putting a weathering effect on this, so this is making a black smoke. A lot of weathering is very situational. If I can find... What have we got? So, like, a common thing that's showing up at the moment is stuff like this, with like super blends and like super high contrast, and it's really like it stands out like quite poppy, but it's not weathered at all. Where are my world eaters? Where have I put them? They've gone to live somewhere else. Let's see if I've got anything else that could be weathered. I want to say it's Krieg guy. So, let's bring him closer. Ooh, that way. Focus. There we go. So this is kind of, again, a very subtle weathering, but just by using a wash on like a leather. Now, as I said, it depends on... It is a little bit situational, and depending on where you are on your journey of mini painting is what kind of weathering do you want to do. For example, if we had a look at like metals, this is a different sort of area altogether. If we have a look at this guy, so most of the time when I hear about weathering, I assume Space Marines. Unfortunately, it's just the nature of Wargamers. So kind of what we got. But here's some weathering that's more on the subtle side of, well, I say subtle, but it's more for like fantasy tropes. So for example, this sword is like busted up. I say busted up, it's just well used. So it's got elements of like dirt and grime and possibly elements of rust going on as well. It goes the same with the armor as well. That's got like this kind of worn, weathered look to it. And there's dings and stuff like that. And you can do various different ways of weathering, as I've been saying this whole time. But depending on your journey and where you are with it, is depending on what you might want to achieve. So, for example, you can do... if you do... this has got a little bit of weathering on it. So, and a bendy spear by the looks of things. So this one's got a little bit of weathering on it. You can't really see it on here because it's just a bit too small, and also needs a bit of dust cleaning off. But there's tiny little scratches on the shield there, and those are all paint marks. You can either paint on weathering, or you can actually weather it yourself by hacking into the model as well. That's another common thing. But they are different elements, and it does depend very situational on what you're trying to achieve. So if you're going for little scratch marks, you can maybe do a black line with a white line, or a white line with a black line. They basically just sit on top of each other, and it creates the illusion of a scratch. There's There's a good channel called Night Shift Weathering. He does historical tech. Night Shift is very good for weathering. It's almost an overload. Like, if you're starting the beginners, I'd say just be careful. Just go in with it with the aim to sort of like try and consume knowledge, because it can be very like, can throw a lot at you. But Night Shift is very good. From the Crazy Crafter, thought you might be, yeah. See you later, Kev. Cartoon-like, almost war is dirty and nasty, yeah. I think it's because most manufacturer picks the way they are to show them all, but yeah, Carl's got it, kind of nailed it on the head there. Basically, with box set art and stuff like that, then the manufacturers wanted to show like the best possible way you could paint this. It's not necessarily right. So it's kind of a guide, an idea of like, okay, here's an idea of how you can do it, but weathering is just, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Like a fun one I like doing is if you got an airbrush, so you just get a paint and thin it down something like 20 drops of water to 1 drop of paint, and it creates this glaze. If you do it with browns and stuff, you can just spray it over the bottom area of like terrain and scenery, and it just creates this layer of dust. If you do it with like a bony colour, like a yellowy bony colour, it's the perfect dust colour, because dust is this weird light colour. If you've got a paint and you can thin it down to the point where it looks more like water than it does paint, but it's still got a tiny bit of colour to it, if you brush that onto things, when it dries, it will dry quite a lot, but it will leave like dust effectively over everything. So that's another way you can do weathering. It's called heavy metal. Yeah. The super bright early 90s thing anymore. Yeah, that's mental. That's a lot of stuff. I like dry pigments and texture paints to drive it. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of ways of doing weathering. How, what, why, where, when is dependent on what you want to do with it. So I'm possibly like this. I'm trying to ride this line between like nice and weathered, because usually people like drop the scale one way or the other. They either go super rich creamy blends and like super clean with just precision nicks and stuff like that, or they go like super weathered. They're just covered in dirt and grime and everything like that. I try and keep this kind of balance in there, where I want to like kind of keep it just a little bit. Yeah, it's a weird. I'm trying to ride this line in between, so I'm not trying to do either, which is not really kind of what a lot of people want. People like one or t'other, like super grimy or super clean, whereas I like that kind of like, yeah, that's just a cool looking model. But then again, I also just like painted models, so I will do it. I've got to change this tune. This is not quirky. Wow, this is quirky. Also, nightmare fuel for the clown conversation we had earlier. Hi, bud. Alright. My dog is telling me it's time to get going and do something else. So, I shall do this ogre, and then another one, and then I'm going to do a runner. So, if you got any questions, throw them in now while I can still answer them. After that point, I gotta leave ya. I need to find out what Colin's up to. I haven't seen him in a while. Yeah, Carl, I know the toothbrush technique. There's another one you can do. If you've got an airbrush, is get the paint on a brush, get it on there pretty thick, and just blow the air, like shoot the airbrush at the brush. That's quite a good way of doing stuff. But again, likewise, mess everywhere. This music's funky. I mean, I don't really even know what to say about this music. I think it's amazing. That was glorious. Right, where do I go? I'm gonna do one more, and then I'm gonna run away. Oh, I gotta do his feet. I've got a weekend full of painting walls. Man Cave 3.0 will hopefully be on the way as soon as the plastering's dried. You did? Oh, okay, you started in historical. Okay. No worry, Lupus. I used to do historical reenactments, so I understand where you are. More gadget tunes. 1972 was the first game, was an ancient army I lost. It was hooked, never looked back. Nice! Nice! Right, one more. One more. One more of these fat ogres, and then I'm gonna love you and leave you. Oh, I'm gonna be so happy when this army's done. It's been fun, but it's been a bit of a grind. It's mainly because I pick armies that are far too big. Like, all my armies are much bigger than a standard army. Just need to, like, rein it back a little bit, but I'm just an excessive lunatic. Yeah, here's creepy clown music. Yep, creepy clown music. I'm gonna have nightmares tonight. Does anyone actually like clowns? Like, does anyone actually like clowns and think they're funny? If anyone ever introduces me to a clown, I'm not joking, I would have a hard time not punching them and running away. Like, nope, I'm out. Just run away. Clowns, not cool. Yep. Nightmare fuel, nightmare fuel, nightmare fuel, nightmare fuel. All of the nightmare fuel. Sounds like something from Nightmare on Elm Street. Possibly worse. It's got that circus kind of weird tinge to it. Oh, creepy. Take a rain check and like, yeah, I know. I don't forget to check under the bed. Yeah, I know. Serial killers a lot. You love clowns. How? Yeah. How can you love clowns? Oh, it's gone into like. Oh, it's gone into loving music. Oh, this went the other way. What's up with your epidemic sound? Why are you confusing me? It's definitely a mood shift, wasn't it? Yeah, clowns, as I said, can go do one. I don't think they're required anymore. Actually, I think I met once. I don't know why I remember this. I think I met a clown that wasn't actually like dressed up like a clown. He's like, oh, I'm a clown, but he was like a professional clown, and he was really funny. But he didn't dress up like a clown. He kind of had like a funny waistcoat on, but he didn't have all the stupid makeup and all that stuff. Cause yeah. Those are the kind of, like, if that's a clown, I can appreciate that. But the makeup and all the nose, the wig, the, like, scary looking face, I'm out. Just out. So, ladies and gentlemen as well, I'm getting closer towards the end of finishing this. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and all that jazz. Share about if you do. If you know anyone that gets weirded out by clowns, maybe they can sympathise. Maybe. Or just wants to hear a strange man talk about strange things for about an hour and a half. I will teach you. Here's the thing, right? If anyone ever wants me to actually teach them how to do something on these things, just let me know. It's actually quite easy with this setup. I can, like, do it pretty rapidly. So, next time, if anyone wants it, or if anyone's watching this back later that wants me to teach them something, just let me know in the comments or send a chat, and we'll set it up for next time. And we'll do a bit of a tutorial. Live. Because why not? Right, just got a sword to do, and then I'm out of here, people. Last bit. Yeah. Ow. Oh. And done it. Alright. Probably have to wrap it up there, people. There's something wrong. There's something wrong with the universe at the moment. It's playing all this weird, creepy music. Nope. That's it. I'm stopping it. Stopping it. Clowns are awesome. They go down grave route with the dry white wine. Clowns is just failed jesters. Successful jesters are called comedians. That's true. Slapstick is okay, but you need to dress like a knob to do it. That's true. Buster Keaton was an awesome guy. Yeah. Yes, I could use a tutorial on edge highlighting and blending. There is TV. Alright, deal. Alright, edge highlighting and blending. So, okay, we'll do that. If I've got time over the weekend, I will do that. If not, I will do it next week. And we'll see if we can do it for Friday. And I will find something we can edge highlight and also do a little bit of blending on. Blending, edge highlighting we can cover. Blending is quite a vast one because there's various different ways of doing it. So we'll possibly cover edge highlighting first and various different techniques of doing that. But blending, we may have to break up into a couple. I'll see how many we can get done because depending on what we use, as I said, we can do it. So, and just for example, you can get blending with dry brushing. Well, that's all dry brushed on the skin and the trousers. It blends pretty nicely. So, yeah, we'll cover the subject. So, right, I gotta go. It's been wonderful hanging out with you all. I've had a wonderful time. You've all been great. You've all sort of allowed me to process my fear of clowns and the fact that I have now got a clown persona, which scares the crap out of me. Right, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna go away. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go away. You've all been awesome. I'll see you hopefully next Friday, but if not, I might see you on a Thursday before that at Chilling Wargamers. If not, I'll see you before that when I do something else. But yes, Kev's on tonight. Kev's on Monday. Crazy Crafter might be on over the weekend. Raven Rook's on Monday. Tuesday, Spray Black might be back. Wednesday is the Pickle Jar. Thursday is CWG, Chilling Wargamers. And then Friday, you can have a bit of me again. So, yeah. Until next time, everyone. Be good. I've got to hit the end button now. And I